Hey guys, so to save on time, today I went ahead and wrote it out so that you guys could see the layout of how your page is supposed to start. We're going to do problem solving boards using division. First I want to go over some vocab. We're going to talk about underestimate, and that is less than the exact number. Overestimate, that is greater than the exact number. And remainder. The remainder is what is left over after the divisor goes into the dividend. So I want you to think of that as what is left over. Okay, some key points are you only find your remainder when you cannot divide anymore, and your remainder must be smaller than the divisor. It has to be smaller than the divisor. It's very important. If it is not, that means you did something wrong and you need to go back and check the problem. Okay, since we are working on problem solving boards, that means we must have our read, our think, our solve, and our check. Okay, for our read for today, we are going to be underlining the question. For our think, we are going to be circling our facts. So, it says, Louisiana got $300 for her birthday. She wants to buy some video games for vacation. Saturday, she picked out 10 games for a total of $410. Then she saw a bonus pack of 8 games on sale for a total of $280. What would be the cost per game? Which option is the better buy? So the first thing I want to look at is my read, which would be what would be the cost per game? That's part 1. And which option is the better buy? Okay, now I'm going to look at my think. I know that she got $300 for her birthday. I need to see what else I know. I know that she picked out 10 games for a total of $410. If I have a total, that means I'm dividing. If I'm looking for a total, that means I'm multiplying. I must pay attention to that. Then she saw a bonus pack of 8 games for a total of $280. So I know it looks like a lot of facts here, but I gotta go back to my question to see which ones are important for my solve box. Okay, says, what would be the cost per game? I know that per means 1. I also know that I have a total, which means I must be dividing. So this is a division problem. But it has 2 parts. I know that I have 10 games for $410, and that I have 8 games for $280. So I have 2 division problems that I need to work with. I'm going to go ahead and split my solve box in half so that I have space for both division problems. I'm going to do the box method, and out to the side, I'm going to write, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? These are my steps to division. Whenever you're working a problem, your dividend goes on the inside and your divisor goes on the outside. So I know that my divisor is going to be my smaller number. I have 10, so I'm going to put 10 on the outside. My dividend is 410, so I need to break into 3 spaces for me to write 410. And once I've done that, I can start listing my multiples or my factors. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I can keep going, but I only want you to start off with 5. The max amount of factors you can have or multiples is going to be 9. Do not go past 9. Now I have to ask myself, if I have $4, can I spend 10? That answer should be no. That's my divide part, so I put a 0. Now I'm at multiplication. 0 times 10 gives me 0. Now I'm at subtraction, so I need to subtract. 4 minus 0 gives me 4. Now I'm at my check. I know that's right, so I can bring it up. And now you start all over again, back to division. How many times can 10 go into 41? I need to see 41 is bigger than 10, so I know that can work. I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is 4 times, I put that 4 on the top of my box. 4 times 10 gives me 40. That's my multiplication. So I'm at 40. I need to go ahead and subtract. That leaves 1. Now I'm at the checkpoint. I know that's correct, and I need to bring this up. Now I have 10. So I need to ask myself, can 10 go into 10? That answer would be yes, and I need to see how many times. That would be 1 time. So I need to do 1 times 10, which would give me 10. When I subtract that, I'll have nothing left over. So this first answer was 41. Now I need to do the second division problem because it wants to know what would be the cost per game and which is the better option. So we found out the cost per game, but we haven't found out the better option. So I know for this one, I have 8 games. Let's draw our box first. 8 is going to be my divisor. My dividend is 280, so I need to break so that I have my hundreds place, my tens place, and my ones. Before I get started, I must list my multiples. So I have 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. You can find these by repeating addition. 8 plus 8 would have given me 16. 16 plus 8 would have given me 24. 24 plus 8 would have given me 32, so on and so forth. Or you can do the multiplication. 1 times 8 gives me 8. 2 times 8 gives me 16. 3 times 8 gives me 24. As long as you have 5 of these, you can go ahead and begin. If you have $2, you need to ask yourself, can you spend 8? The answer should be no. So I put a 0 up there, minus 0, because I know that 0 times 8 gives me 0. I have this 2 left over. I did my subtract. I'm checking, which means I need to bring this 2 up. Now, I have 28. If I have $28, can I spend 8? The answer would be yes. Now I need to figure out how many times. You can't go over 28, so I can't use this 32. I need to use this 24. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 times. 3 times 8 gives me 24, which is my multiplication. Now I can subtract. So 8 minus 4 gave me 4. For this check, I'm going to go ahead and bring that up and do it again. So I need to figure out which one of my 8s is closer to 40 or exactly 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 up here. 8 times 5 gives me 40. Minus 40. I have nothing left over. This answer is 35. Okay, now in order for me to answer this question, a better buy is going to be what is cheaper or more cost efficient. So if I get 8 games for $35 a piece versus 10 games for $41 a piece, my 8 games is my better buy. Now, we're going to check using the inverse operation. Because I solved using division, I need to check using multiplication. When you're checking, you multiply your divisor with your quotient. Your divisor with your quotient, and it should give you your dividend. So I have 41 times 10, and I have 35 times 8. This one I can do a basic fact, which is where I would look at my numbers, but I'm going to go ahead and just multiply. 0 times 1 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. I must lay my egg. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Now I can add. I didn't have any carry to cross off, and because I didn't draw my turtle head, I didn't have to fill in the neck, but these are the same exact steps. And that gave me 410. So this one checks off. So I need to do the next one. 8 times 5 is 40. Drop my 0, carry my 4. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. And I started off with 280, so this one checks out as well. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but we're looking at a new problem. Ms. Davis wants to save $1,030 to buy a coffee table. She plans to save $98 each month until she has enough money to purchase the table. She thinks it will be enough to save for 9 months. Is 9 months the correct number of months it will take Ms. Davis to save the money? So my question here is 9 months the correct number of months it will take Ms. Davis to save the money? Okay, this is my read. Now we need to look for our think. I know that she wants to save a total of this amount for the coffee table. I also know that she plans to save $98 each month. Okay, what we're looking to figure out is if 9 months is enough. So now that I've done my read and think, I can solve. I need to ask myself, do I have a total, or am I looking for a total? I have a total. Since I have a total, I know that this is going to be division, which means my inverse operation is going to be multiplication to check. Okay, I only have to do one problem here, but I'm going to use the box method. Because I have 1,030, I need 4 spaces. One for my thousands, my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. 98 is my smaller number, and it's what I'm making my groups with, so it's my dividend. I'm sorry, it's my divisor. My dividend is my bigger number. So I have 98 here, and I have to break my box so that I can put my place value in here. Thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. Before I get started, I need to find my multiples. So I need to add, and I can do that out to the side because you don't want to mess up this space. 98 plus 98, 8 and 8 will give me 16, drop my 6, carry my 1, 9 and 9 will give me 18, plus 1 is 19. So I'm at 196. And now I need to add 98 to get my next multiple. 6 and 8 will give me 14. Drop my 4, carry my 1. 9 and 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Drop my 9, carry my 1. 1 and 1 give me 2. And I'm at 294. I need to keep going, so I'm going to add another 98. 4 and 8 give me 12. Drop my 2, carry my 1. 9 and 9 give me 18, plus 1 is 19. Drop my 9, carry my 1. And now I have 392. I only have one more to go for this, and if I need more, I'll add more later. So, plus 98, 2 and 8 give me 10, drop my 0, carry my 1. 9 and 9 give me 18, plus 1 is 19. Drop my 9, carry my 1. 1 and 3 give me 4. So I'm at 490. That gives me my 5, so I can now begin dividing. I need to ask myself, if I have $1, can I spend 98? That answer would be no. Put a 0 up here. Minus 0. I have 1. I need to bring it up. You must have a number over each box. Okay, I have 10. I need to ask myself, if I have $10, can I spend 98? The answer is still no. So I have 0. 0 times 98 is 0. I'm gonna subtract. I have 10. Bring it up. Now, I'm gonna ask myself, if I have $103, can I spend 98? That answer would be yes. If the number inside of your box is bigger than your divisor, it's always going to be yes. So that's 1 time minus 98. I cannot take 8 away from 3, so I need to go next door. There's nothing there, so I need to borrow from this 1. This 1 becomes a 0, and this 0 becomes a 10. Now this 10 can be borrowed from, which makes it a 9. And I'm working with 13. So I need to do 13 minus 8. that'll give me 5. 9 minus 9 gives me 0. And there's nothing left over there, so I need to bring this 5 up. Okay, I have 98, but my number inside of here is smaller than 98. So I need to go ahead and put a 0 up top because 98 can go in there 0 times. 0 times 98 is 0. I'll subtract that, and I have 50 left over. 50 is my remainder. So this is 10 remainder 50. Now, I'm going to check on this side. We're going to check using multiplication. You must multiply your divisor with your quotient, and whatever your remainder is, you're going to add that back at the end. So I have 98 times 10. I am going to use turtle head for this one just as a reminder. 0 times 8 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. Draw my collar. I don't have any carried. Lay my egg. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 9 is 9. I need to go ahead and add that back. 0 and 0 give me 0. 0 and 8 give me 8. And then bring down my 9. But I'm not done. Please do not forget to add your 50. So now I have 980 plus 50. 0 and 0 give me 0. 8 and 5 give me 13. Drop my 3, carry my 1. 1 and 9 give me 10. That checks out. Now that I've done this, I can go back to my question. It says, is 9 months the correct number of months it will take Miss Davis to save the money? The answer is no, because we got 10 months. Thank you so much.